tequileros, welcome back to another House of the Dragon reaction. Hi! In case you are new around here, my name is Ro, and I am a Mexican who loves Game of Thrones and also a big fan of House Targaryen. Today, we're gonna be watching episode number 5, and I am so excited. Last episode was super hot, so I want to make a very quick recap about what happened before so that we have like a fresh memory, and also a few things that I would like to point out. We have, I would say, as main characters, Alicent and Rhaenyra, because they are showing us basically how the two possibilities of women's life can be based on their decisions or the lack of them. In the case of Alicent, well, she was never asked. She was announced that she was gonna marry the king. Like, nobody even asked her, and although she knew that was her father's wish, it was not exactly hers. She was just an obedient daughter. And I think at some point she's gonna realize that so far she's just been a pawn in all this game, and she will start making, her own decisions. And I am all in to watch that because I believe that she might have a little beast inside just waiting to emerge. We saw how her sexual life is miserable. We saw her with her baby. She was like tired and like not enjoying motherhood. On the other hand, we had Rhaenyra that had kind of the time of her life. She went out with Daemon, her long gone uncle. My theory is that he came back, saw her all grown up, ready to take a husband, and he thought, why not? Why don't I take her as a wife? Convince my brother how? Take her virtue. But he got second thoughts, and Rhaenyra was still so, turned on. So she just went back and found the hottie waiting outside of her room and decided, hell, I'm gonna take whatever I want. And the best part is that we see a more self-assured Rhaenyra. She manipulated everyone. She got away with everything, and the best part is that she got the choice of not having to deal with any kind of consequences. Because, the tea that we saw at the last, I think it's her father saying, you can say whatever, I don't know if you did or did not do it, but I don't want evidence of that. So if you think you need it, drink it. Because they could have forced her, but they didn't. What I am very curious to see is who's gonna be the new hand. Rhaenyra just sparkled the mechanism of Viserys to start thinking, and then he realized of all the things that Otto was, planning and manipulating. So, without any more blah blah blah, let's watch the episode.
Tomorrow, Lady Rhea.
Cousin?
What's today's quarry?
Dear.
Oh, fine challenge.
Who is she? I don't remember seeing her before. So I guess the forest is a little bit far away because everything there doesn't look like deer territory. Who's that one?
Husband?
Oh, the wife. I see.
What brings you to the Vale?
She's beautiful. What he's talking about?
Come to consummate our marriage. The Vale sheep might be willing, even if I'm not. Cast you aside in favor of a little girl.
Oh, okay.
Will you strike the child down? Or...
You. Ouch. Ouch. Is she dead? Not yet. Probably he will. She wasn't ugly. Why did he call her dad? Sissy, huh? They are coming back from where? Her engagement or something? Oh, by the way, I hope that they show us the wedding this time. Because I did wanted to see Alicent and Viserys' wedding. I saw the pics online. She looked beautiful.
I do not wish to see them.
Such is the king's decision.
Can't do anything about it.
You chose Rhaenyra.
If you had not been so relentless in advancing Aegon as heir.
Yes, a little more patience.
The king will die, and if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow. And to secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. She'll have no choice. You're no fool, and yet you choose not to see it. Either you prepare Aegon to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
And now he's trying to poison her against Rhaenyra. Things might be like that, but he's not saying it because he cares about her and her children. He's not saying it out of love. That looks like Mont Saint Michel. I mean, not the building, the island. Ah, they are not coming back, they are arriving.
Where is Lord Corlys? He should be here to receive the king. What is the meaning of this, Lady Lena? Is this how House Velaryon greets its king?
Let's just get on with it. Indigenous to Bravos.
It shouldn't be thriving here.
The weather has been lovely.
Indeed. And yet it is a dark day for the realm.
Winning the queen's favor?
The manner of your father's departure feels something of an injustice. You're perhaps in need of an ally.
I have no shortage of allies.
Princess Rhaenyra, for example. I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she's unwell.
Tea
Yes,
that the Grand Maester himself brought.
at the direction of the king, as I understand it.
Rhaenyra sails with the king to Driftmark.
See, I thought for Melos himself, her condition must be something very serious. What happiness it is to have been wrong.
Oh, you're such a snake. Twisted as your body is. Lord Strong seemed more unbiased before. Maybe he was just waiting for the right opportunity and the right chance. Oh, and he receives you in his own throne. You better. Yeah, you better.
Cousin.
Princess.
I congratulate you, Lord Lionel.
Is he losing
Think of
the
no
whole
man more suited to be
arm?
the hand of the king.
His Grace has honored me with the post.
Daemon's wife, the Lady Rhea Royce, has passed.
She was thrown from her horse. Her neck and skull both crushed in the fall.
Lady Rhea was a fine woman and a good wife to my brother. I wish to propose a marriage between your son, Selena, and my daughter and heir, the Princess Rhaenyra.
There are certain details I would wish clarified.
They heard the rumors.
We would like to know how the succession will be handled.
Rhaenyra is my heir. Upon my death, my throne and my titles will pass to her. She and Selena's firstborn child, regardless of gender, will inherit the Iron Throne from her.
Can I presume that their children would take their father's name?
You are not proposing the Targaryen dynasty end with my daughter, simply because she's a woman.
Might I have a chair brought in for you?
I do not require a chair. Upon their birth, they shall take their father's name, Valeryons. However, at such time when their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen.
Rhaenys looks concerned and proud at the same time. A little bit cynical, like it was to be expected.
This is an equitable compromise.
Rhaenys looks like she was riding a dragon. She's not wearing a dress like before.
I know this union is not what you would choose.
I hold nothing against you, cousin.
Dare I say it is a matter of taste? I prefer roast duck to goose.
It's not for a lack of trying.
I know that whatever agreement being struck up there will not change your appetites.
And what do you propose?
Is he gay? Is that what she's saying?
That we perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm, and when it's done, each of us dines as we see fit.
Okay, he likes it.
Perhaps I overextended myself, pushed him too close to the edge.
It's undignified of the king to drag himself here and beg for Laenor's hand.
Where is Laenor?
He and Rhaenyra are walking the coast. Familiarity is not at issue.
I'm sure Laenor was already taken with her.
You know his true nature.
He will outgrow it.
We are placing our son in danger. Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knives will come out for her, her husband, and for their heirs.
Anyone fool enough to challenge Rhaenyra's claim will be crushed.
To what end, Corlys?
Justice. By all rights, you should be queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
That's very sweet of him. Even after all these years to say, I still believe it was you who should have been crowned.
Your betrothed gives you leave, of her own free will, to continue partaking of.
That Rhaenyra will be queen of the Seven Kingdoms, and you will be her king consort. Will you wear your crown today, Your Grace?
You're a fool.
You will need a sworn protector.
We didn't see this side of him before, but Rhaenyra knew. The mother knew. It's just the father that is not accepting it.
And this is better than we could have hoped for. She has a paramour of her own. I wonder who it is.
We know. Is he not wearing the armor to say that he is available?
You have confided in me now and then. I know you a bit.
You know more than a bit.
He's talking about your personality and your mind, not your body.
Selena is a good and decent man, but you did not choose him. He was chosen for you.
It's true.
If there were another path, one that led to freedom, would you tread it? Before I came here, I have deep knowledge of the port at Sunspear, where I've seen the ships of Essos setting, and I've always wished to see where they went.
Oh, he's...
Are you asking for me?
Yes, he's asking you to run away with him.
To come with me, away from all of this, and see the world together.
Oh, that's sweet of you, but she's not gonna go.
Free to go where we like, to love as we like. You could marry me. A marriage for love, not for the crown.
Oh, sweetie. That is sweet of you, but I don't think she's gonna agree. She's also ambitious.
I am the crown, Sir Kristen. But do you think I would choose infamy? It is my duty to marry a noble man from a great house, and Selena will make a fine husband.
Ah, you can see his heart being crushed.
Laenor and I have an understanding. I've granted him leave to pursue his own interests, and in turn he's granted me the same.
So you want me to be your whore?
I want us to continue as we began with you as my sworn protector.
I took an oath. I've broken. I've soiled my white cloak. It is the only thing I have to my fucking name. I thought if we were married, I might be able to restore it.
Oh, poor thing.
The Iron Throne looms larger than me. So, Kristen...
I think he's gonna quit the King's Guard. Can they quit the King's Guard? I don't know. Can they? But if they can, I think he's gonna leave. Because his conscience is probably not gonna be able to handle it. Whoopsie.
You've been summoned. I left the princess just minutes ago. The queen.
Either she's gonna ask what happened really, or she's gonna ask to spy for her.
I fear I must question you on a delicate matter, Sir Kristen. It concerns our dear Princess Rhaenyra. You are her sworn protector, and rightly loyal to her. The night of Daemon's return, my father received an accounting of a lapse of morals.
Is he gonna tell? She hasn't finished.
There may be errors made.
She hasn't mentioned Daemon.
Rather lapses.
It happened, Your Grace. The sin you allude to. I have committed it. At her instigation, it is true, but that should... My oath has been broken.
It's like, oh,
myself.
This is not what I thought.
I deserve no consideration. That rather than gelding me and having me tortured, you would sentence me mercifully to death.
This is not what she thought at all.
Thank you for your honesty, Sir Kristen.
You may leave for now, because I don't know what to do or what to say.
You may go.
The leechings have always brought His Grace relief.
It's the whole arm now. Oh my god. They will have to cut off the arm at some point. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Where's the queen?
I was given to understand that she is otherwise occupied, Your Grace.
Will I be remembered as a good king, Lionel? It hardly makes a good song to be sung at feasts in 100 years.
Nobody's gonna remember you.
Is it not better to live in peace than to have songs sung after you are dead?
There is a part of me wishes I'd been tested.
Many that are tested only wish to have been spared it.
It is perhaps best not to know.
Yeah, I don't think you will rise. I think you're weak. You will die of those weird injuries made by the throne. Oh, that's so bright red! Beautiful! I want to see whose dragon is that one.
King Viserys announces the start of the royal wedding celebration.
We're gonna see the wedding! Woohoo! Okay.
Congratulations, Your Grace. You have made a fine match for the princess.
I could think of no better man than Selena.
If this is only the welcome feast, I cannot imagine what you might have planned for the wedding.
I wanted this to be a wedding for the histories.
Where is the Queen? I had hoped to pay my respects.
I understand the Queen is still readying herself for the celebrations.
This is why men wage war, because a woman would never be ready for the battle in time.
Your presence is always such a pleasure, Lord Jason.
Annoying. Like most of the Lannisters we know so far.
We are very honored to have you as a guest, Sir Gerald. I was most distressed to hear of the Lady Rhea's tragic passing.
Lady Rhea was a unique character. Her kind is not soon to be seen again.
Rhaenyra is arriving.
And their son and heir, Selena Valeryons, the future king consort.
She looks beautiful, although I don't like her hair. The one that I saw for Alicent online was much prettier. But it's just the feast, it's not yet the wedding. It's alright.
My betrothed.
My betrothed.
I think for them it's kind of like a game where both of them do what they are told and get what they want at the same time. So they are actually gonna have a good time, I think. Now she knows. Oh, Daemon. Was he invited?
Tonight is only its beginning. We honor the crown's oldest and fiercest ally, House Velaryon. With House Targaryen and
Is he gonna die right there? Who's there? Who's there? Yes. Making an entrance. Left him speechless.
The king will not be happy right in the midst of his speech.
The beacon on the high tower. Do you know what color it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Green.
Ha! Makes sense. She's wearing green to declare that now she is on her own
Congratulations, stepdaughter.
Please be seated. And after tonight's small affair, 7 days of tournament and feasting. At the end of it all, a royal wedding between my daughter, my heir, your future queen, and Selena Velaryon, the heir to Driftmark.
Or not. Maybe. I don't know. Now I'm not sure. Who's gonna intervene? Paul, the lover of Rhaenyra, Daemon, the queen? My goodness.
I was never much of a dancer.
It's not much different to combat.
I shall hope for a different outcome.
Beautiful dance, actually. I'm pretty sure it has a meaning in every single step.
Your Grace,
We thank you for coming, Uncle.
I worried that, given leave of your father's shadow, you might wither in King's Landing, son. Know that Old Town stands with you.
Well, Alicent, now you know how she felt when you didn't tell her anything about seeing the king.
In the Vale, men are made to answer for their crimes.
Who are you?
Sir Gerald Royce of Runestone. I am cousin to your late lady wife.
Terrible thing. Such a tragic accident.
It was no accident. I am making an accusation.
Truth is, I'm glad you've come. I wish to speak to you about my inheritance. As her husband, whatever she was due now passes to me. She stood to inherit all of Runestone. Did she not?
Shameless. It's just Daemon being Daemon. Was that Lena? Yeah, she's setting her eye on Daemon, I think.
Has anybody ever told you you're nearly as pretty as your brother?
I was sorry to hear about your lady wife.
Don't be, I wasn't.
I know who it is. The handsome paramour.
Oh.
Sir Kristen Cole.
Our sworn protector.
Look at him. The man is fully construct.
You appear to be every young maiden's dream.
I believe Sir Kristen has bloodied that white cloak of his with your bride's maidenhair. This is a good thing. She knows your secret, and now you know hers.
Even dances are politics, strategy, pay attention, find the clues.
They make a handsome match, don't they? Sir Joffrey Longworth. We're the Knight of Kisses, they call me, though I don't know why. We are both deeply invested in this union.
If you have something to say, Sir Joffrey, speak it.
Sir Lena is quite dear to me, as I know. The princess is to you. But we should swear to each other to guard them and their secrets, because if those are kept safe, then so are we all.
But he has already spilled the tea. He cannot even eat properly without the fingers and the strength in his arm.
Itin de Mario sut vetila meri isa ruban. Sepa una darius. Silavo se zandumi wixa. Zadris dorot unumakas. Siempre siris ohis. Sagon.
Who's fighting? What's going on?
Something else is going on.
Oops. What is it? What?
Where's Rhaenyra?
Did Cole start to do everything? Is he gonna die now? What's going on? Tristan lost it? Yeah, I think he lost it. Oh my god. Oh, poor guy. Now everybody will know because he's gonna go there and cry.
We stand here tonight in thanks to join two souls as one.
What were you thinking? Is he gonna kill himself?
Warrior, crone, stranger.
Oh.
I am yours. And you're mine.
Oh, poor guy. He still has to continue with everything, knowing that the love of his life is just dead.
In the presence of gods and men, I proclaim
He's gonna harakiri himself?
House
Oh yes, he will.
to be man and wife, one soul, now and forever.
Sir Kristen.
She's not at the wedding? Ah, she is at the wedding. The king is dying? Blood is still there? Rats? What's going on? What just happened? That was crazy. Like, everything was smoothly going. Right before the wedding, that was not as grand and fabulous as I was thinking it was gonna be. When they said that the banquet was like the first part and it will culminate with the wedding, I was thinking it was gonna be like a thing of several days. Silly me, I didn't understand that it was gonna be like at the end of that reception. Cole lost it. He went crazy. He wanted to actually marry her. He thought that he had a chance with her. He didn't really understood that it was like the handsome hot guy that was on hand when she wanted something else. She doesn't really have feelings for him. It's not, she's not in love with him. She was just excited. He felt so bad about breaking his vows, and he was looking for the alternative, and he thought that she was gonna say yes probably, but I knew she wasn't. That was so crazy. Poor Lenor, now he's all alone. Like, he agreed to this marriage thinking that he will have a chance of actually being happy even if he was in an arranged marriage. It was a good arrangement that they were actually happy about it. Like, they were not gonna get something better with anyone else. Now that's gone. His poor baby end up all pulp. Must be horrible, and he still had to go through with the wedding, and poor guy. And Daemon got rid of his wife. just to be able to now choose a wife of his liking. Most likely, he was thinking that he could go back wifeless to King's Landing and claim Rhaenyra after all, because the dad didn't say you're not allowed to have her because she's your niece. He didn't say you're not allowed to have her for any other reason that you are already married. So he got rid of the wife. Terrible, terrible doing. We didn't see her much, but we could see that she was willful and she had a strong character, and he didn't like that because she was not ugly. I mean, really, I don't think she was ugly. Yeah, appeared for what, 5 minutes? And that's it. I hope that they paid the actress very well because it was a very short appearance and it was talked uglily about her. I'm still in shock. And now we have Alicent taking her own side. Finally, opening her eyes and seeing how everybody manipulates her. Her father to become queen and have children with the king. And now that she has no other option, she was trying to get on good terms with her previous best friend and finding out that she lied to her. But I think she should think that it's pretty much how Rhaenyra felt when she found out that her father was going to marry her. So they are kind of even in the lying part or the hiding things from the other. But that was a wake-up call for her, and realized that her allegiance should have been with her own family this whole time. That's why she came wearing green. Interesting. And I think the king is really dying. Like, the infection and the wounds are getting worse and worse, and he's coughing the whole time. And I don't think it was only because he was seasick, because he just looks ill. Whew. This was another very eventful chapter. And the queen is gonna use Cole. I don't know how, but she's gonna use him. She's gonna keep the secret until the secret comes in hand, or she's gonna keep him until he comes in hand. He was just devastated to lose Rhaenyra and see that she was willing to have him as a side, and he didn't want that. And then the other guy, like, hey, we're gonna be partners as the others, was kind of the last drop that spilled the glass. I don't know what else to say, but I'm eager to know what you have to say. So please don't forget to leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed my reaction, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I know that most of you are not subscribed. So please be good and hit that beautiful subscribe button up there. And don't forget to click on the bell to get notifications every single time that I upload a new video. That was everything for today. I will see you next week. Tequila Princess, out. Bye!